So I've been anxiously waiting for a warm, sunny day where I could take Raptor out to get his first UV rays from the real live sun. And of course, begin his training outside. So I'm not planning on doing any recall at all. I just want to let him soak up the rays and get a little used to being outside and having it not be such a new thing. So I've got my little temperature infrared thermometer here, and it allows me to take the temperature of surfaces. Hey Raptor, you want to go see the big world outside? There you go. Good job. Whoop. There you go. Oh, he dropped it again. You're clumsy. Here, use my hand so you don't drop it. There you go.
Oh, I missed it.
Okay, shall we go outside? Come on, let's go outside. There you go, Raptor. You want to climb up a tree? Come here. Look at this tree. Isn't that cool? What do you think of that? Come here. Okay, let's crawl down, huh? Climb down, go for a little walkabout. You can tell he's loving the sun. He really he flattens himself out. He's like, oh, it feels so good.
You look like you have long hair. A mohawk.
Or a mullet.
Mullet, yeah.
Shave your mullet. You want to go down in the grass? Go walk on the grass. There you go. What do you think of this grass, Mr. Raptor? Huh? Our lawnmower's a little uneven. For some reason, Lammy doesn't like this patch of grass. You see, she's eating all the grass around it, and this patch is big and long. What do you think, Mr. Mr. Raptor? Oh, you're loving that sun, huh? Oh, you're loving that sun. We'll try feeding him next time we bring him out. I didn't want to try too much in one day. Today we'll just let him catch some rays and do a little exploring. Relax, and I'll put you down. Relax. When he squirms like this, I make him stay in my hands until he relaxes, then I put him down. So he doesn't learn to just squirm to get down. Relax, buddy, and I'll put you down. Here you go. See, he relaxed, so now I'll let him get down and walk if he wants to. So when I pull the temp gun out, I can see that where he's at is in the upper 80s, upper to mid 80s. So it's plenty warm enough because we're in the direct sun. And this ground's been warmed up by the sun. Enjoying your day out, Mr. Raptor? Looks like you're enjoying your day out, huh? Are you gonna sun on me now? Soak up that nice sun. So normally when you take an animal for the outside for the first time, they kind of panic. They act totally different than they do on the inside. So I was expecting that, but he's actually extremely calm and really not acting like this is that big of a deal to him, which is a surprise. Normally, like if you train a hawk, for example, you do the first steps inside and you can get them to where they're coming immediately from across the room without any problem. But then you take them outside and it's like they don't even know anything. All your training goes out the door because outside there's so much more stimuli. They can see the sky, they can see the other birds flying around, the wind blowing on in their feathers. And so they often act totally different when they're outside than they would when they're inside. But for whatever reason, Raptor seems to trust me, I guess, more than I realized, because he's not acting that different out here than he would inside. He's really not acting very different at all than just like out in the bedroom, for example. So it's really nice to see that at least for his first day, he's not acting that different. So I'm expecting, assuming that this isn't just a fluke, because that's the thing with animals. A lot of times people see animal training as if it's linear. They continually progress. That's rarely the case. Animals go up and down in their training. So it's rare for an animal to just continually progress in training. Usually they have good days and they have bad days. So this might be just a good day. Maybe he's just so in shock he doesn't know to overreact, and next time we bring him out he'll be crazy. Who knows? Only time will tell. But the way he's acting today, if he acts the same way tomorrow, assuming it's warm enough to bring him out tomorrow, then I'm going to go ahead and try and feed him for the first time outside and see how he reacts. I really expected this to be a much bigger hurdle than it is. Just like I expected feeding him, trading him off of the rat to be a much bigger hurdle. This is another surprise that bringing him outside hasn't seemed to change his reaction very significantly. So another thing that people claimed would be impossible, and I agreed with them would probably be difficult, he's proved us both wrong, because it's not as difficult as I thought, and obviously it's not impossible like some people have claimed. But this is the first day, so we're really getting ahead of ourselves assuming anything. Like I said, next time I bring him out, he might be a totally different animal. We'll just have to see. He sure loves that sun though. Look at that. He's enjoying every minute of this. So we have a UV light in his terrarium, but even the best of artificial UV is nothing like the real thing. And UV light, the vitamins, it's good for anyone, any animal or human, to get that vitamin D from the sun, but it's a lot more significant for reptiles than it is for mammals or birds. So he's really soaking it up and loving every minute of it. Okay, Mr. Raptor, let's go bring you back inside. That was a nice first day. Go, nice little pickup. Geez, he's just a dream. In fact, if anything, it seems like he's a little bit easier than he is inside. But like I said, he might be totally different tomorrow. He's like, no, I'm not ready to go in yet, bud. I like it out here. Come here, Mr. Man. Let's go back inside. Yeah, we'll come out again tomorrow, okay? We'll start feeding you out here. Does that sound good? See how bad it does. I bet it sounds great, huh? Here we go. Climb up on my head. Let's go inside. Nope, nope, nope. Don't jump down. Stay up. Stay up. I know you're liking it out here, huh? We need to go back inside though. Okay? Can you stay on me? Don't go jump down. Good job, Mr. Raptor. You were extremely well behaved for your first time out. That was really good to see. You were very well behaved. I'm excited to see if it's just as easy the second time as it was the first. Because like I said, when you're breaking a horse, you're training a new young horse never been ridden before. First time you ride him, sometimes that is the best ride you'll ever have. And everything after that is a crazy trainer. Sometimes they're just so in shock the first 1 or 2 or maybe 3 times you get on them that they're too scared to buck or run. They just kind of freeze. And you think they're being well-mannered, but really they're just kind of so panicked they don't move. And then the next time you get on them, that's when the rodeo starts. So we'll find out. Was today just a kind of same reaction, that freeze, I don't know how to react, so I'm going to not react. And then next time he panics, or will it always be this easy? Only time will tell. That's the fun thing with animals. You never know. And they're great at making a fool of you. You can go out and say, oh, this, that, and the other, and then they'll do the total opposite. So it'll be fun to see how he continues to develop. Super proud of him today. Man, he just acted like a dream. So tomorrow, if he's acting just as calm, we'll attempt to feed him and see how it goes.